Hello. Welcome to Spooky Shadows.
Hey there, horror fans. Tonight I've got a story that's going to make you think twice about clowns. Picture this. It's the summer of 1999, and a small town is buzzing with excitement for the annual county fair. Families flock to the fairgrounds, the air thick with the scent of cotton candy and popcorn. Among the many attractions, there's one that stands out, a clown named Smiley. Smiley the clown. Now, Smiley wasn't your average happy-go-lucky clown. His makeup was a bit distorted. His smile, a tad too wide. Kids loved him though, but there was something off. Something unsettling about the way his eyes never quite seemed to match his smile. One night, as the fair was winding down, a young girl named Emma got separated from her friends. She wandered the dark, empty fairgrounds, the cheerful sounds of the day replaced by an eerie silence. That's when she saw him. Standing under a flickering streetlight, Smiley waved at her. His smile seemed to grow wider, more menacing. Emma, feeling uneasy, started to back away. But Smiley began to follow her. Step by step, his oversized shoes slapping against the pavement. She turned and ran, heart pounding, but no matter how fast she went, she could hear the rhythmic slap of those shoes behind her. Desperate, she ducked into a nearby tent, hoping to lose him. The tent was filled with mirrors, distorting her reflection into grotesque shapes. She could see Smiley's reflection too, but every time she turned, he wasn't there. Panic set in. She stumbled through the maze of mirrors, each one more terrifying than the last. Suddenly she collided with something solid. She looked up. Smiley was there, his face inches from hers. His smile now a twisted, malevolent grin. He whispered, "Don't be scared, little girl. It's all part of the show." Emma's screams echoed through the tent, but no one heard her. The next morning the fair opened like any other day. But Emma was never seen again. Some say her spirit still roams the fairgrounds, forever running from Smiley. So next time you see a clown, especially one with a too wide smile, remember Emma, and maybe think twice before you get...
Story 2.
I've got a spine-chilling story from India that's sure to haunt your dreams. Picture this, a small remote village surrounded by dense forests and known for its eerie silence after dark. It's the kind of place where stories of the supernatural thrive. It all started when a traveling circus arrived in the village. The villagers were thrilled, a rare excitement in their otherwise mundane lives. But what they didn't know was that this circus brought with it a dark secret. The main attraction was a clown named Raghav. But Raghav wasn't your ordinary balloon-twisting clown. He had a sinister aura, a perpetual smirk that sent shivers down your spine. As the days passed, strange things began to happen. Children who attended the circus started to go missing. At first, it was just whispers, hushed conversations among worried parents. Then, one night, a brave group of villagers decided to confront Raghav. They stormed into his tent, only to find it empty, except for a twisted, blood-stained clown mask lying on the floor. And that's when the real horror began. The village was plagued by sightings of Raghav's ghostly figure, wandering the streets at night. His sinister laugh echoed through the empty alleys, sending chills down the spines of anyone who heard it. Children were warned to stay indoors, but still, the disappearances continued. It was as if the village was cursed. Desperate, the villagers sought the help of a local priest. He performed rituals, chanted prayers, but nothing seemed to work. The terror escalated when one night, the priest himself vanished, leaving behind only a cryptic message scrawled in blood, "Raghav will never leave." Years have passed, but the village remains abandoned, a ghost town haunted by the memories of its dark past. If you ever find yourself wandering through the forests of India and come across a decaying circus tent, heed this warning, stay away, because Raghav's spirit still lingers, waiting for his next victim.
Story 3.
Got a story that will make your skin crawl and keep you up at night. This is the tale of the spine-chilling clown that will haunt you forever. It all started on a gloomy Halloween night when a group of friends decided to explore an abandoned circus. The air was thick with an unsettling feeling as they ventured into the darkness armed only with flashlights and their bravado. As they walked through the dilapidated tents, they stumbled upon an old clown costume. It was dusty, and had a sinister smile painted on its face. Against their better judgment, one of the friends dared to put it on. That's when the real horror began. Almost instantly, strange things started happening. The lights flickered, and the sound of distant laughter echoed through the empty circus grounds. They tried to leave, but every path led them back to the same spot where the clown costume lay, now empty. Panic set in, and they realized they were being hunted. One by one, they saw glimpses of a figure in the shadows, a clown with a twisted smile, moving closer and closer. Desperation took over, and they ran in every direction, but it was no use. The clown seemed to anticipate their every move. No matter how fast they ran, the sinister laughter was always right behind them. Finally, they found a small shed and barricaded themselves inside. The laughter stopped, replaced by an eerie silence. They thought they were safe until they heard a soft, menacing voice. "Why are you hiding from the fun?" The door burst open, and there stood the clown, towering over them with an evil grin stretched across its face. It reached out, and the screen went dark, leaving only the sound of their terrified screams. To this day, no one knows what happened to those friends. Some say the clown is still out there waiting for its next victims. So next time you see a clown costume, think twice before putting it on, because you never know what might be lurking inside.
Story 4.
All right, picture this. It's a chilly autumn night, and you're home alone, tucked under your favorite blanket. The wind howls outside, rattling the windows, and suddenly the power goes out. You're left in darkness, with only the eerie glow of your phone lighting up the room. You hear a faint noise, like a soft chuckle coming from downstairs. Grabbing your flashlight, you head cautiously towards the sound. As you descend the stairs, the chuckle morphs into an unsettling giggle, sending chills down your spine. You reach the living room, and there, standing in the middle of the room, is a clown. Not just any clown, but one with a sinister grin stretching ear to ear, pale white face, and eyes that seem to pierce through your soul. You freeze, unable to move, as the clown starts to speak in a voice that's unnervingly cheerful. "Hello there," it says, "I've been waiting for you." Your heart races and every instinct tells you to run, but your feet are rooted to the spot. The clown takes a step closer, the floorboards creaking under its weight. You notice its hands, stained with something dark and sticky. It reaches into its pocket and pulls out a balloon, but unlike any you've seen before, it seems to pulsate, almost as if it's alive. With a quick flick, the clown pops the balloon, and the room is filled with a thick, oppressive fog that makes it hard to breathe. The giggle turns into a maniacal laugh, echoing around you, and you feel a cold hand grasp your shoulder. In a desperate bid for survival, you break free and sprint towards the front door, yanking it open and fleeing into the night. As you run, you hear the clown's voice trailing behind you. "You can't escape me. I'll always be with you." And that's the story of the clown that haunts your nightmares. Sleep tight, if you can. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-tingling stories. Until next time, stay scared.